The last page of the application is your budget. This is a place for you to show that you have a sense of what it takes to pull off this project, right? So if you said that you're gonna work on a video project with a group of youth, but then you're only budgeting $100 for video cameras, that might raise a flag for the panel of saying, well, does this person really understand how much it costs to have video cameras? So you do want to do a little bit of research to make sure that you have a sense of how much these things cost. One important thing is that your change partner cannot be financially benefiting from this project. So you cannot have a line item in your budget that is paying your change partner. It is okay to pay yourself a partial artist stipend as part of it. It's okay to pay other people for their services as part of this. You know, we do believe in artists getting paid, but we want to see this spelled out of like, what are the different things that it takes to produce this project. There's also a question here that says if your project, you know, is actually a lot more expensive than $2,500 and you're just asking Leeway to fund a piece, to let us know what other kind of funding sources you are applying for or have gotten for this project. That also raises another issue that I wanted to share, which is that if you have a project that has several different distinct phases, you might think about only applying for one phase of that project. So for example, if you were working on a screenplay or a book where you needed to interview several people and do research, you might just apply for that first phase of research as one art and change grant, and then you can come back in another year because you can apply and receive the grant. Not in the same year, but you can come back a year later and apply for the next phase of that project. Another example might be if you're working on a film, maybe you'll apply for funding for the production of the film and you can come back and apply for the post-production or the distribution aspect of doing a screening and some sort of community engagement in the Philadelphia area. So think about when you're thinking the budget is, if it seems like a very large budget and you don't have any other sources that you're gonna go to for money, how can you maybe break down the project into just a segment and just apply for that piece of it so that $2,500 seems like a realistic amount?